I'm going to help you learn how to develop a program that can solve quadratic equation effectively for us. So this is how we go about it. You open your dev C++, go to click on File, Project, Console, your project name, you call it quadratic, quadratic. You select Console, click on OK. Then we save it. There we have it. Then we are starting. Include IO stream will cater for your input and output. Then we have another include CMAS that is going to hold your mathematical formulas for you. This header is for input and output, and this header is for mass and what have you. We can take this comment out. That's a default comment we have. We can take it out. So using name space to avoid std, to avoid declaring on every output or input we want to make. So there we have it. We can take all this out. These are the default values. I don't like programming with them. Yeah. So we are going to develop a formula. We are going to develop a program that can solve quadratic equation. This is how we start. The almighty formula, we need to break it down into simplest form in our program. That is, maybe developing a nice algorithm for it. I know writing an algorithm for it would not be a problem, but how to implement the algorithm to work in the program is what is going to be a little bit challenging for us. So this is how we go about it. You know, the almighty formula. The almighty formula is x is equal to minus b. Let's give it a comment. X is equals to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus b square minus 4ac all over 2a. So what is going to happen is that you store this in a variable. You store the root of b square minus 4ac in a variable and store 2a in a variable. Now, first of all, we need to declare variables to handle the input of a, b, c, and c in quadratic equation. You know, a is the first value attached to the x square, then b is the second value attached to the x, and the constant is the c, which we can see a, b, and c here. So first of all, and they are normally integers, so we first of all declare a variable to declare the integers, the variables for a, b, a, comma, b, and c with semicolon. So now we have this. We can write a program to receive input for c, for a, b, and c, and you know how to do that. So we print out a statement on the screen like cout, we enter the value of a, enter the value of a, and put a semicolon there and save it. Let's try it and see. Let's run the project and see. Oh, it works. Enter the value of a, and it just works perfectly for us. And I don't also like return 0. What I like to use is system brackets pause, save it there. We can print out a statement here. Also cout quadratic equation solver. That is the name of our program. I'll put a new line so that it doesn't join this line with this line, and we'll do same here. New line, but it doesn't join them. Then we go down, C in the value of a as the value of a, the variable declared on top. So you can just copy here and paste this, enter the value of b, enter the value of c, then we have b, we have c. Click on save. Let's run the project and see what happens. Okay, quadratic equation solver, enter the value of a, we enter 1, the value of b 2, then enter the value of c 3. So it works for us, we're able to receive the input. So in this case, that would mean that x squared, that's 1x squared, which we don't have 1x in mathematics, so x squared minus 3x, the 3 here is for b, minus plus c or whatever, and plus 3x, that is because it's positive, then plus what, 3, the 3 is a constant, that's c, right? So if you don't understand this video tutorial, you can contact me on the number 0209460519. I will assist you to develop more complex programs using C++ language. That's right. So let me take it off, or can leave it on the screen for the meantime. Well, so far as you have been able to receive the value of a, b, c as the almighty formula will demand from you. When you enter these values, what will our system do, our program do? Our program will pick the value of a, b, and c and will now use it to calculate and get you your x value, which you know it is always a double value. So how do we do this? After we have received the input, look at the mathematical calculation that we have to do behind the screen to get the result done. So we declare another variables that is going to work out the value of a and b. So we declare another integer variables, or let's make them float, because sometimes they can be decimal. Float is for decimals. Float, maybe we can name it y z q. Float y z q. And this variables float yzq. Now watch out what happens. Y will be equal to minus b. We are using y to variable to hold whatever is entered, to hold the value of minus b. Is that okay? Minus b semicolon. Then z will hold the root of b square minus 4ac. Is that okay? So square root sqrt, square root in C++ is the root is square root in C++ is abbreviated as sqrt. That will work out for us. Now you open a bracket, we'll have b square, that means b times b, times b times b. You get it? Is that okay? B times b, that's b square. We can actually get a square, a power to it. That's the best way of doing b times b, so that we'll get our square root. Minus 4ac, 4 put that into bracket 4ac. 4ac means 4 multiplied by, that's asterisk a asterisk c, 4ac. That's the meaning of 4ac. 4 multiplied by a multiplied by c, which are the values we receive here, or the input we receive here. Now if you get this clear, put your semicolon there. So on this note, we can declare a bigger bracket to hold all the brackets now for us. So there we have it. We'll save it and run and see whether we have back error or not. No, we don't have any problem. 2 and 3, so all is well done. So we can exit. So what is going to happen is that the value of the square root is solved and stored here. The value of b is solved and stored here. The last one is going to be q, and q will hold the 2a, that is 2 asterisk a semicolon. Save it. So if you don't understand, let me do some demonstration here so you get it clear. Now what I'm saying is that almighty formula, the almighty formula is like this: x is equal to minus b plus or minus the root of b square minus 4ac, this all over 2a. This is the formula for, this is the almighty formula. Is that okay? Now we are storing the whole of this root in a variable called z. Is that okay? We are storing the value of all this in a variable called y, and we are storing the value of this 2a all in a place called q. Is that clear? If you're clear, let's continue. If you are not clear, you can refer to my number and call me. I'll be able to explain and help you out. Now can we move? If we can move, let's see what happens next. Now so now the new formula will then become x is equal to, in C plus, if you want to put, will now become to minus b, which is your y, will now become plus or minus the root of y plus z, plus or minus z, because the root of this root has been stored in a variable called z. Is that okay? Now all this over q, this is the new formula we've driven from it. This is the new formula, and I think so this is a new formula. use a new formula we have driven from it. So from this new formula, we then have y plus or minus z. The y is for the minus b, the z is the square root of b squared minus 4ac, and q is for the 2a. So if we have this, then, and in the computer we don't have all over. What we'll have is that we'll put all this into brackets / q. Is that okay? So we'll have it like this. No more all over. So when we have it this way, the computer will be able to solve it for us. Is that okay? So you have y plus or minus 2a q, and in this case the computer again do not have plus or minus. So we'll say x1, that is the first value, x1 will be equal to y plus z, all this into brackets / q plus q. So this is how we have it. Then x2 will be equal to y minus z, all this / q, so that the value of x1 and x2 will become our answer for finding the equation, the quadratic equation. Now let me bring it back on a more practical note than what we have there. And I think if you don't understand, you can contact me on this particular number and I will help you out. If only you are found within Ghana and beyond the country, you can email me on johnduke@gmail.com. This is my email address. When you are beyond within the country, you can call me within Ghana, you can call me on this line and I will help you out. And without the country or beyond Ghana, you can email me on this email and I will answer you. Thank you. So let's continue. So now based on the illustration I've made here, you would have realized that we need to declare another set of variables which are also going to be float, because the answer could be decimals, called x1 and x2. These two variables are going to hold our answers. So x1, based on my illustration, x1 will be what? Be equal to y plus y plus the illustration x1, y plus z is equal to y plus z all over q, based on the illustration. Y plus z all over q, y plus z all over q. Then x2 is going to be y minus z all over q. Put semicolon there, we do not get errors. So let's compile and see whether our program will run successfully. Oh, and it works for us, it runs. So now what we'll do is that we'll print out this value of x1 and x2. So say x is equal to this, or x is equal to x1, or x1 or x2. So let's run the project and see how it works. So enter the value of this as 1, the value of b as 5, the value of c as 6. So you got that. So x is either equal to negative 3 or negative 2. So that is beautiful. Let me do some some small work here. So if a is 1, b is 5, and c is 6, so our x is equal to negative 2 or 5. Let's now work it mathematically and see whether we'll get it wrong or will not get it. So it means that the one here will mean that x square, then the 5 means will be plus 5 plus 6 is equal to 0. That means that that's why our a will be 1, b 5, x, our b will be 5, and our c, the constant, will be 6. This value will be 6. So now let's work it, put it in there. We can decide to factorize it or put it in the almighty formula and see, but let's put in the almighty formula and see. You know, the almighty formula is x is equal to minus b plus or minus the root of b square, minus 4ac all over 2a. Now now our b is 5. That means we'll have minus 5 plus or minus the root of b square, that is 5 square, minus 4ac, 4 times a is 1 times c, which is 6, all over 2 times 1, that is a. So let's solve this and see what we'll get. That means our x is equal to this. So we have minus 5 plus or minus 5 square. So we have 5 square will be 25 minus 24. That is 4 times 1, 4 times 6, 24, all over 2 times 1. There we are. Now we have minus 5 plus or minus 25 minus 24, 1. So we have the root of 1 all over 2. So what happened next? We'll have minus 5 plus or minus 1. Plus or minus 1, root 1 is 1 all over 2. So we'll take the first logic, that is minus 5 plus 1 all over 2, or minus 5 plus 5 minus 5 minus 1 all over 2. So here minus 5 plus 1, we get minus 4. We get minus 4. So minus 4 over 2 minus 4 over 2, that will give us minus 2. So or minus 5 minus 1, that is minus 6 divided by 2, that will give us minus 3, right? So we can comfortably say x is either equal to minus 2 or minus 3, and that is what our program we run here give us, minus 2 or minus 3, and that is very beautiful. And this is how you can use C++ to develop a simple program that will help you to solve quadratic equation. I'll come out with the next video tutorial on the update of it, where you will ask to, so that the program will help you factorize it for you. I hope you can continue to the next level of it. You can continue to the next level. Now we want that at any point in time where you enter the value of A, B, and C, the program will be able to factorize it and give you the values. I'll be doing that in the next tutorial, so you stay on to my website and download more and more of this video tutorial as how to use C++ programs to compile a project that will help you run other business projects like accounting projects, electrical projects, and other, all sort of projects you can do based on engineering, whatever. You can always contact me on my number or my email. God bless you, and bye for now.